So Rayadoom got a buff. I am going to showcase it in the one Dartling redo. If you want to take a look at the patch notes, basically the first target that Rayadoom hits gains plus 55 damage, which is a lot. It's only one target, but that actually, I actually kind of like that that change, because Rayadoom was lacking in Moab bomb power, so that really helps with the bad popping, as long as you know, target it right or place it right. I think it only does like 25 damage, so that's like 3x plus more damage on the first target it hits. On top of that, there's also a lot of other Dartling changes, such as the laser cannon. Laser cannon pierce up from 4 to 6. Also, they, as usual, NK likes to make the cross paths easier too, or rather, more dilemma for what to choose. So they made it so the 302 laser cannon increased pierce from 6 to 9. Nice. Granted, for the one Dartling challenge, I don't think I'm going to use the laser cannon. I don't remember what I did, but I believe it's something like Hydra Rocket for round 28 into Plasma Accelerator. Like, you don't even need to stop at laser cannon, you just skip to Accelerator. Because laser cannon can't pop leads, so there's no point using it for a one Dartling challenge. Am I going to use 502 or 520? That's a good question, because they also buffed the cross-pathing for 502. They made the beam wide. They increased the width from 6 to 9. Nice again. But I don't think it's going to be better than attack speed, right? They also changed the beam width for the accelerator 2 to 3, and the focal point size from 4 to 6. But again, I still think more damage is better than thickness. So we're going with Triart strat, thickness. Oh, also, in case you're wondering, the round that the one Dartling got to is 128, so we have a lot of ground to cover. Anyways, build up to Hydra Rocket's easy. We'll go for the 230, I guess, because I guess from Battles 2, I now learned that Laser Shock is pretty good, or the accuracy is pretty good with Dartling here. And then again, we'll sell it for PXL when the time comes. Although, I guess purple is right. Hang on. I think we might do a little more thinking about, like, when to change the towers. But regardless, this Hydra Rocket should defend for a long time. We can even do Rocket Storm for, you know, more pierce and the ability to for more damage. I could get a Rocket Storm. I could get PXL, but then I gotta sell it on 62 anyway. So I feel like I should just go Rocket Storm and hope that's enough for 61 rounds. And you know what? I feel like trying it, so why not? We'll go Rocket Storm first. Actually, probably shouldn't even drop the village. I'm just realizing it's a waste of 1k. Because, like, I already have camo for the most part. Every Dartling cross path, I think you want to go camo. Like, for example, top path, you want attack speed. Middle path, you already get it. And bottom path, you want attack speed too. So I don't see any reason why I need a village. So I think after this round, I'll sell for peak sell. And then I get actually afford a Rayadoom, I think, on easy mode. On round 78. That's my guess, though. It is easy mode, and Rayadoom got price buffs, like many updates ago, so yeah. Actually, I'm just kind of curious if Rockstar can beat this, first off. Can it beat round 63 waves? Yay or nay? Seems like the answer is not really, so quickly. Boom. Before I lose lives. I lost road spikes. Do I keep this run? I guess I do, because road spikes aren't really that useful anyways. Sure. But yeah, see how good PXL is? It's pretty nutty. Now I'll lock into place. Oh wow, it's so cheap on easy mode. 68k. What a bargain. We'll definitely afford... Yeah, we'll definitely make 20k in like 14 rounds, I think. So, I am very close to Rayadoom. Yeah, the money's like damn perfect. If not, I would have had to do some other shenanigans, but it looks like Rayadoom will get it, and we'll beat everything for the next like 20, 30 rounds, 40 rounds actually. So if I take a look at my old one Dartling redo, I had to start selling on 119 because it couldn't beat the bad layer. So we'll check back, I guess, when 100 and 119 comes, so we can see just how much bad damage, or how much extra bad damage the Rayadoom does. Here's around 100, by the way, in case you're wondering how much better the bad damage is. I also noticed, I did test this in Sandbox before I tried this run. You do see that it starts way faster, but you also see there's one problem. Where is the laser shock? I didn't see a single DOT on that bat there, nor on the DTs, or on the ZMGs. In fact, if you watch closely, look at the ZMG here. There's no laser shock for some reason. Even though, like, it's not the first target sometimes, it just doesn't... There's just no laser shock on it. So this is really bad, because I feel like this could ruin how far the run gets, because I might have to redo this once that bug gets fixed. But I guess you can see how far it gets right now, in the meantime. Despite the fact that, yeah, it doesn't apply laser shock on the first balloon. Very strange bug. Okay, so we can be at 118 here, right? Yeah. If you guys recall, again, it got to 119 solo. As I said, I needed a MAD to beat 119 last time, but I'm pretty sure I can beat it with Radium itself alone. Just watch. Again, it's bugged, so the first one doesn't have laser shock, but still, it pops pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna focus the first target always on a bad, if I can, over ZMG, like this. See what I'm doing. Target this one. Target 2 at once. Oh wait, DTs. Nice. Last one, and you see dartling solos. Very nice. I wonder if we need to get a mat at all this run. I'm honestly wondering. Because there's no bats that spawn, like, until 140, which we're probably not going to get to. It's just DTs, which I guess maybe Matt does a little bit better, but the thing is I don't have the ability up to start the round. That's the biggest problem. In fact, money isn't really an issue if I legit don't have to sell the entire game. Oh yeah, in case you need to clarify the rules, with every one tower, it's always 0-2-0. No jumps, just because it's, you know, a damage buff, quote-unquote. The camo is just to help towers that don't normally see camo. And I give it to everything else to be fair. And for heroes, it's always a MIB, just so that it's fair to heroes that are one-dimensional, like Gwendolyn, that can only pop, or can never pop purples. Alright, 128. This is the round that we gotta beat, guys. So, let's see. Right now, it seems like the first DT does have laser shock, so I don't know when the bug occurs. Please don't die, though. Nope, we're dead. Ugh. I don't know if this round is doable at all. Like, even with selling. Like, let me show you here with a MAD. You see, the ability isn't even up. And I'm gonna die to ceramics before then, so... GG, maybe? Yeah, it seems like we can't even gain a round. Even with a buff rod, but it doesn't matter. It's still better overall late game. Like, don't get that wrong. It's just in the one tower test, you can't really do much to, well, improve this, because Resort is the best map because of the straight line. But even with the straight line, it falls. One last try with the dartling gun all the way on the right side, in case maybe it can snipe some balloons a little bit better. I don't think I can do any wiggle here, because the DT is still on those DTs. Well, that one was better, I feel like, but we're still dead, so... Okay, before I actually quit, one last try. Apparently this might do better. Like, you know, snipes the balloons at the exit. Let's see. No. Looked like I had a chance, but unfortunately, no. I'm desperate. One last try with the Ray of Doom on the bottom side. Does it work? Yes or no? Oh my god, it works. Don't speak too soon. Oh my god. Wait, why did we, that was so close. But I feel like the reason why we lost is because the BFEs came in so that the extra single target damage applied on non-DATs. I feel, yeah, without the glitch, this would be doable. Or maybe closer than it currently is. But I think that's the end for the one dartling challenge. Overall, without the glitch, well, I think Ray of Doom is in a much better spot. It's actually a really good buff to give it, because giving it more damage would still mean it's bad against single target, but at least it's a better use for the late game stuff. So good job, NK. So just because I feel like that one dartling run wasn't enough to showcase the power of the buffed Ray of Doom, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Sandbox and try out 140. Now I know it's probably not going to pop the bad, but I want to see how much damage can do. I'm switching to logs, by the way, just because it's a longer map, and since there's only 2 balloons this round, it really doesn't matter, at least with straight lines for Resort. Because right now I can micro, so I can just target the beam to affect the first bat at all times. Now, there are logs in the way, but I think even with that, this would do more damage than Resorts. However, it doesn't look like we're going to pop it, because we got to 40% and it's halfway, but it might be pretty damn close. I think we might be able to get to the last damage phase. That's damage phase number 3, by the way, so that's 60% gone. Meanwhile, even if we do like, get close to popping it. We're not even close to the second bad. But still, regardless, a pretty nutty buff as long as you target your Radium correctly. So we did get to the last damage phase, and you can see the amount of bad damage it did this round, 200,000 damage, and a little bit more. So it feels like with a little bit of support, you can indeed do the majority of damage of around 140 with a Radium. And that'll do it. Again, I feel like this is definitely a buff that the Radium needed. And hopefully it makes it worth bringing now in the late game. That'll do it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time.